What's good with you people? Louthewritersports back with you once again. Hope everybody's taking care of themselves, staying safe out there, and basically living their lives. All right, let's talk about it. Now, I was watching a couple of Two Raw videos. I saw he did a video on Charles Oakley and how they said he was, some fans saying he was a bum in his time in NBA, which he was not a bum. He was a great defender and great rebounder and a somewhat great motivator too. It got me thinking. Now, when you look at Scottie Pippen's career, pe- people say he's one of the greatest 50 players of all time, leaving out the fact that if it wasn't for him playing with Michael Jordan, he probably wouldn't be on the all-time 50 list. Yeah, he was a great defender, a great point forward. But the question you gotta ask: what if Chicago decided back in 1987 to trade Scottie Pippen for Dominique Wilkins? Get at me. Look to me here right quick. Now, Wilkins was a 6'8" small forward for the Atlanta Hawks. It's probably one of the best scorers in the NBA in his time, because he was drafted in '82 by the Utah Jazz, got traded to the Atlanta Hawks, and from '82 to '94, he was the man for that Atlanta team. Now, what if Atlanta? Now, if you remember that at night back in '87, Pippen got drafted by Seattle Supersonics. What if Seattle? What if Atlanta thought got tired of Wilkins and decided to trade him for Scottie Pippen to the Chicago Bulls for Pippen? That would have been a blockbuster move by the Atlanta Hawks and for the Bulls. So you having a team. So now you got a team with Jordan, Jordan Wilkins, um Jordan Wilkins with Jordan and Wilkins. And if that is the case, do they still trade Charles Oakley for Horace Grant? Now you going to eight. Now you going next season, the '87 season with Jordan Wilkins and Oakley. Now people get mad at Jordan saying he shot the ball way too much. Now if you're playing with Dominique Wilkins, now if Jordan playing with Wilkins, who can also light up the scoreboard, the 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 Jordan the Jordan does things he did at the score. Does he get mad that Dominique take half away his shots? I don't think so, because Jordan was all about trying to win championships, and having Dominique Wilkins, to, Jordan and Wilkins being the two best scorers they was at the time. Hell, you can say the Bulls will make a title run in like '88, '89. Because I'm pretty sure if they would have had Wilkins and Phil Jackson still became head coach, they would probably still ran that triangle offense with Wilkins being taking the Scottie Pippen role. at the point forward. You talking about, and I think Wilkins would have been okay playing the sidekick role because say because spending all your time in Atlanta and you're not winning nothing, you're losing to Boston and Detroit. Why not? Wilkins at this time, at time of the word, was probably looking to win a couple of championships. And plus, if you playing a 7 game series with the Detroit Pistons, I'm pretty sure the Bulls gonna have a better chance to win, to not only win that series but win the NBA title. Cause remember, Detroit, Chicago and Detroit had battles since from '87 all the way up to '91. Now, if what up, Polo? Now, if Wilkins would have won championship with Jordan, how would they actually look at Wilkins? Would he be in the top 10 as all time players or the top 15? That's the thing you got to ask right there. With Wilkins' career being treated way more differently as it is today, because you got Jordan and Wilkins playing on the same team, that would have been something. With Wilkins being on that dream team instead of Scottie Pippen. That's a lot of answers you got to ask right there. Hold on, let me see if y'all want to come in. Now I'm not DeRozan Carlton. Uh, that's what I'm saying, Polo. The reason Wilkins really got injured because he had to do everything for Atlanta. If you playing with Jordan in Chicago, does he still get injured like he did back in 1991? Because you got to think about that right now. When Wilkins was in Atlanta, he had to be the human highlight guy almost every single night. He had to be the guy to get the rebound, get the put up the shot. The main person keeping Atlanta in the game. Now, if he got traded to Chicago, he would probably wouldn't have to do that every single night like that. Be it he don't get injured like he did in Atlanta. Now, I'm gonna throw this at you right now, Polo. So if Pippen got traded to now, if Pippen would get now Pippen has stately said, salute Steve Brown. Now Pippen has stately said he was better than Jordan time and time again. He has said that over the past couple of months. Now, if Pippen would have got traded to Atlanta and had to lead that team, would he actually be the Scottie Pippen we come to know if he had his own team? Would he be the Scottie Pippen who won the greatest 50 players of all time on the all time 75 list? Or would he have crapped out in Atlanta? Would he have been forgotten like they forget Dominique Wilkins? like Two Ross said, and I agree with him. The owner was too cheap to go after Moses Malone, so they wouldn't have did that. What I think would have what I think would have happened was I think having Dominique Wilkins on the Bulls with Jordan, I don't think Charles Oakley get traded to New York. I think he stays on the team, and what the Pistons try to do to Jordan and try to hurt him every single game, that don't happen. I think the Bulls start their early. What up, Mike?
What's good, little rider? What you in here
What you
chopping on, man?
okay? Say if Atlanta say back in 1987, right?
Hmm.
Atlanta decided to trade for Scottie Pippen in that draft for Dominique Wilkins. How you think Jordan and Wilkins would have been as teammates?
They won the 1-6 chips. That's for sure.
You think that?
I mean, Wilkins can score at a high level, but Wilkins' defense is nowhere near as good as Scottie Pippen. Uh, I think MJ having Scotty's more vital than Wilkins because Scotty can't give you 30 points, but Scotty can score at least 18, 19 points, and he gonna play 1 through 4 defensively. What does Wilkins do for MJ besides score and rebound? Nothing else. Scotty can rebound. Scotty can play the point forward. Scotty can score 19 points a
You don't think
game.
you don't think you
Scotty
don't
can
think Wilkins
defend.
you don't think Wilkins can play that point forward?
Okay,
Because
okay. Wilkins, no, no, sir.
okay, go Mike when Wilkins was in Atlanta, he had to be the most do everything guy for that Atlanta Hawks team at that time. He had to rebound, he had to score, he had to keep Atlanta in games. He was basically the main point forward. Like I'm just saying this. Now, people at that time, people were getting pissed off at Jordan was like shooting the ball way too much, and he wasn't changing the game. They thought Jordan was a shot jacker. Now, if you have a guy like Dominique Wilkins who haven't won anything in Atlanta when he got there in '82, I'm pretty sure he would have been okay being a sky kick to Jordan. I think he would have been okay with that. Because think about it, if you're not winning at at a spot for so long, and you got traded to a chance to almost kind of like win championships, you wouldn't mind playing the second row. That that maybe what I'm saying. Like I think the main reason why they traded Charles Oakley to New York because they needed a guy down in the middle who can put up points. That will Bill Cartwright. And plus when all those Jordan rules that the Detroit Pistons had, that would not never happen if Oakley was still there. So and plus that would have like it killed me how Dominique Wilkins is forgotten for being one of the great players in NBA history because he didn't win titles. That all would have changed if he would play with Jordan. I believe that.
I mean, that's your. That's your opinion, buddy. That's your opinion, man.
Like you probably see past games of Dominique Wilkins in the prime for that
No, I've actually watched Dominic Wilkins games live to where it's like an hour or two long. But Dominic Wilkins cannot bring you the intangibles that Scotty brings you more intangibles. When I look at Scotty, I look at Wilkins. Wilkins does not bring you more intangibles. If I'm trying to get a guy to play with Jordan, right? I want to get a guy with the most intangibles with Jordan, and Scotty has a lot of intangibles Like Wilkins can't do what Scotty can do. Scotty can do multiple things on the court, multiple, not just offensively but defensively as well. Like I said before, Scotty can guard. Scotty can guard 1 through 4. Scotty can play the point forward. Scotty can rebound, and he can score 19 points. Wilkins, he could probably play point forward and and rebound and all that. But what can Wilkins do defensively? You know what I'm saying? So, like I said,
You do understand that Bulls team was a team defense, right? It wasn't because their whole Bulls team played great team defense around those
are we
times.
comparing? Are we comparing the teams or the players? Are we comparing Wilkins to Scotty, or are we comparing the whole team to team?
The whole team, the team.
If you compare the whole team, yeah, the whole Bulls team as a whole was better than that Hawks team if you compare as a whole. But if you compare
That's
player
why
for
I'm.
player, Wilkins can't do what Scotty can do. That's a fact. Wilkins plays one side of the basketball. What does he do on the other side of the ball? That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at Wilkins' defense. What can he do besides play point forward and score and rebound? What else can you do? What can you do defensively? That's what I'm looking at. Wilkins' defense is not existent. Kind of like Barkley. Barkley's a great player, but Barkley don't bring in no defense. Same thing as Wilkins. Wilkins is a great highlight reel.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not
on my
doubting his
phone.
greatness.
I'm on my phone right now. I can't look up on defense where Dominique Wilkins finished in defense.
Yeah, whenever you get a chance, pull up Wilkins' defense. That nigga's atrocious. You talk about a bad defender? Shit. He just as bad as fucking Charles Barkley on defense. They both terrible defenders.
At that time in Atlanta, he wasn't asked to play on lockdown defense around that time, Mike. He was asked to get points because
And that's gonna be a problem. If you put Wilkins with MJ, you're doing MJ a disservice. You actually are.
no,
Scotty brings
the thing you got asked is does MJ treat Wilkins like he treated Pippen and got on his ass when he don't play defense?
Scotty always played defense.
No, no. I'm just saying if you saw Last Dance, right?
Yeah, pieces of it.
Jordan didn't care who you was. If you didn't play defense, he was gonna get on your ass in practice and on that plane after the game.
But MJ didn't turn Scotty into a defender. Scotty came in the league playing defense. So that's a bad analogy
Yeah,
as a whole.
yeah. He came in the league playing defense. He still got on Scotty's ass when he did.
But I don't want you to feel like MJ is the reason why he started playing defense. He always had defensive mentality. When has Wilkins ever had that mentality like Scotty did? Never. Scotty never had. Wilkins never had a defensive mentality. Never in his career. You put that with MJ, you asking a problem. Yeah, why do you think Melo's so bad defensively? When you put guys that don't play defense for their career with a whole nother man, shit, it's not happening though. I don't believe Wilkins. I don't believe Wilkins will have more impact than a Rodman or a Scottie Pippen. Just keeping it a stat. Yeah, Wilkins could dunk and all that shit, but is he better than Rodman and Pippen? Nope.
What's up, Polo?
Oh, here come Polo. Marco Polo. Marco Polo.
What's up with it, go? What's up with it?
Shit, not much, man. I gotta hit y'all. I gotta hit y'all on my email about my YouTube account, but that ain't bothering me because I got 50 million fans between on my platform, so I don't be complaining about whatever happened. You know, I'm gonna keep it pushing.
Okay, look. This is what we got to talk about. We gotta.
Uh huh.
All right, this is what I want people to understand. Dominique Wilkins He was 140. I think it was 147 all time in terms of defensive win shares, which that's not very high at all. But this is what we have to explain though. Okay, when it comes to Scottie Pippen had to develop. Now, when he first came into the league, he was doing everything that he could just to try to stay out of or stay on the floor when he came from Central Arkansas. Dominique Wilkins, he wasn't a primary defender. You got to remember on the Atlanta Hawks team, he was dealing with guys like Tree Rollins. He was dealing with guys like Doc Rivers who played defense. He was dealing with guys like a young Kevin Willis. All of those guys on there who were known as their primary defenders. He wasn't that lockdown type like Scottie Pippen or whatever. However, in the open floor when it came to being a defender in terms of playing the passing lane and like you said, Mike and Lou, a highlight reel stuff like that. And people forget also that Dominique Wilkins could shoot the mid range too as well, and he was also a decent playmaker. But it took. This is the only thing I had a problem with what Go said. Everything else was on key. It took Pippen a while to develop, not only physically as a defender, but also mentally. Because you gotta remember, Goat man, that East was tough back then as well as the West. That's why Jordan never won. Y'all talk about it all the time. Jordan never won in the East. Took them a while to win in the East because they were going. They had to go through Boston. They had to go through Milwaukee. Nobody talks about that team. Had to go through Detroit. These were physical. It was physical in the back in that time. But that's the only thing I had to say. I mean, it took Pippen a while to develop.
Okay. So right now, you're saying that Wilkins is more valuable to the team than Scottie Pippen?
In the beginning, yeah.
No. I'm saying if you put Wilkins on that Bulls team, are they winning 6 championship with Dominique Wilkins?
Now, okay, it just depends. It depends on what time period you're talking about. Are you talking about?
I'm
talking about getting him getting traded for Pippen in 1987 in
They're
that
not
draft.
winning 6. They are not winning 6, bro. I'm sorry. They're not getting 6 titles. No way.
If they had another, hey Mike, look at it this way. Cause I don't know if you heard, and I don't know if you remember this. If you go ask your older kinfolks, they'll tell you they had a chance to get a hold of a Moses Malone that was still in his prime. If they would have had Moses and they would have had a guy like Dominique Wilkins, and you all about you like a guy that rebounds and you like a guy that rim protects to a degree, and he was an offensive rebounding juggernaut, and Moses Malone already had a championship under his belt. Oh, they would have won.
And you will have that little argument today talking about that bull would have been a super team with Moses Malone and Dominique Wilkins.
Hey, but Lou, I don't want Mike to think that I understand what Mike is saying though.
Like I do too. I do too.
Right, what Pippen became. Yes, you do want those intangibles to fill that void. But like 2 dominant scores or whatever, something would have had to give though. In a way, when you talk about Dominique and you talk about Mike.
Is Dominique going to sacrifice his game? Is he going to sacrifice his numbers?
If you lose in Atlanta so much like that, he probably would have sacrificed his game.
Man, he gonna sacrifice his game, and they're not winning 6 championships, bro. I'll bet you money they ain't winning.
So you don't think Dominique would have sacrificed his game?
That's not going to help. That's not going to equal up to 6 championships. That's not. MJ and Wilkins not winning 6 chips, bro.
So Dominique would have been wrong if he went out there average for 23, 25 points a game.
Well, what you're not asking yourself, Little Rider, you and Polo have not asked yourself this question. Is Dominique Wilkins going to be able to take the mental aspect of dealing with Michael Jordan Because playing with Jordan is not easy to do. So we don't even know if MJ. We don't even know if Wilkins would have the toughness to be able to take the BS that come with playing with MJ. Because playing with MJ ain't easy, dog. You can't just go over there and do anything, dog. So we don't even know if he could
Mike,
have dealt with
Mike,
MJ. Just keeping it real.
Jordan and Wilkins been knowing each other since high
That
school, right?
that don't mean shit. That don't mean nothing. You don't know a person. You don't know a person that well until you're actually on the team with them day and night. Like for example, I can say me and you, but if me, you and Polo best friends, right? We all play on the same team. No, I said it backwards. If we all know each other, right? We've been friends since high school, middle school, been friends since kids, right? But we've never played on the same team before. Okay, even though Wilkins and MJ might know each other, that's not the same thing as being on the
I
same
think they
team.
did. I think they did kind of play on the same All Star team together back in high
Okay, that's the All Star team. That's not 80. That's not a whole season. That's not training camp. This that boom boom boom. You keep trying to find ways around what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I can say I like a. You don't know you don't know how a person is until you're around that person consistently. You gotta be around a guy consistently to really know if you really like that person. I can say I like y'all guys, but if I were to play on y'all's team a whole season, am I really gonna like y'all? I say that's a question mark. So yeah, Wilkins and them is boy, but that don't mean that you can be boys on separate teams. But how do you know for a fact that if we play on the same team, we're in the locker room, in and out? You know what I'm saying? Look at like just because you're boys, that don't mean that it's a guarantee gonna work. It's not nothing is guaranteed. You can say one thing and it be a whole other thing. I can say I like Polo, but if we never play on the same team, long periods, I ain't talking about no All-Star game. I'm talking about a whole season, me and you on the same squad, through the good and the bad. Are we still gonna like each other? That's not guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed. Because they know, hey boys, they know each other. That don't mean nothing. Even MJ and Big Game James. Yeah, they boys, but how do you know for a fact that these guys could have played with MJ? That's not guaranteed.
I put it.
Nothing is set in stone.
I put it to you like this. No, those are good points. Let me put it to you like this though. I felt like because you got to remember, go and Lou. Dominique was older. He was older than Mike. He was already in the league. Uh, before Jordan. Matter of fact, a lot of people won't tell you this. Go. Did you know Dominique Wilkins? He led the league in scoring, right? However, this is what I'm saying. I think that Dominique probably would have took a back seat to Jordan because people got to remember how elite of a defender Jordan was coming in from Carolina. That all of that gets. We had that discussion the other day on my panel. All of that gets swept up under the rug because of the development that Pippen had became. I mean, he was a ferocious defender. If you go back and you go look at Carolina and in his younger days until when they started to progress. I'm not saying they would have won 6 championships, Luke, or a GOAT, but they definitely would have won. But somebody would have had to take a back seat. And I feel like Dominique would have taken a back seat, and they would have had to have, my last point, they would have had to have an interior presence, bottom line, and somebody of the magnitude of a Moses Malone, of a Dennis Rodman, like Goat was saying, and somebody that could dive on the floor and do all the other stuff, because I think they still had Charles Oakley, right?
He got traded in like 1989.
Yeah, Charles Oakley was still averaging. Hey, Goat. Charles Oakley was still averaging like 12 rebounds. He was averaging like 12 rebounds a game.
But is it a guarantee? But even with all the stuff you just said, is it a guarantee that it's gonna work?
If somebody took a back seat,
how long can you take a back seat for? These are all question marks.
I get it. You got a good point with the camaraderie. That hey, you on point with that when you talk about the camaraderie. But I didn't mean to cut you off, brother. But I felt like if anybody would have took the back seat, it probably would have been Dominique.
He could take it, but how long though? How long can you accept that backseat role? How long can you deal
Well,
with it? How long can you deal
well,
with it? Like Polo, you know this, and I know this. You can't you and Little Rider, y'all can't escape what I'm saying, bro. That's like saying, oh, I love this girl to the core. Okay, well, you can live all you want, but you don't know how she gonna be until you live in the house physically with, whether it's a girl, a relative, a friend, whoever it is. You don't know how a person is until you're what around them 24/7, day and night, every game, day in, game out, game in, game out. Then you will find out if you really meant to be around each other. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
hey, go. You know what's making your argument right now a prime example. The James Harden and Kyrie and KD situation. Cause look at them. Hey, you remember? Y'all remember when James Harden came there? Everybody was screaming, "Nets going to the championship."
They
Oh
was
man,
all happy. They was all happy. They were like, we got a big three now. It's over.
so they were calling Harden and Luke. They were calling Harden an MVP candidate. And then guess what? They started losing, go. And guess what? James Harden found a way to get up out of it.
They were
hey,
when Harden first came, Apollo. They was all laughing and saying we're gonna win the chip and all this stuff. And Kyrie was talking shit and Katie was talking shit. Okay, where's that same shit talk now?
hey,
You know what I'm saying?
I wanted to bring an example. Like, Pablo, you remember the 1990 Game 7 game against Detroit?
Mm-hmm.
How Pippen had those migraines, and basically they made Jordan into a passer in that game.
Yeah, he was a playmaker.
Now, if they, say that was Wilkins in that game, do Chicago still win that game though?
Oh, that's a good question.
Is Wilkins sick or hurt?
Well, he's not now. He ain't gonna have no. He ain't gonna be hurt. He's just gonna be playing like he normally play, but he wouldn't be hurt. I think Wilkins would have
That's
been
not a
able to.
that's not a good example though. You're arguing an injured player against a healthy player. Really?
Pippen had migraines in that game. How
Okay,
was that?
migraines are part of health though. If Pippen got a health issue, you're comparing a guy that's not healthy to a guy that is healthy.
So 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 you want me to switch to like if Wilkins had the migraines,
Yeah,
right?
that's a better argument. If Wilkins had the migraine, would he play? That's a way better argument. But you can't be like, oh, let's swap out Pippen because he got
I think
migraines.
Wilkins would still play with the migraines, Mike.
You can say that, but he ever had that problem?
I mean, he had a. Okay, listen, that's a good question. That's a good question. All right, check this out, Go and Lou. Think about it. Okay, that's why. I think that's why Lou wants you to watch the whole Last Dance. Go. Remember when Pippen was sitting out because of the contract situation, and he also claimed, he had the surgery and all that other stuff. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, check this out. Guess who was holding down the fort? It was Dennis Rodman and it was Michael Jordan only. They were missing a part of that trio, a major part of that trio, and a major part of what you said earlier, intangible. And they had to pick up the slack, and they held it down. And they went through a lot in the beginning. Matter of fact, a lot of people were doubting them, but they eventually overcame it. Dennis Rodman had to step his game up. Michael Jordan had to become a playmaker again, even at the later stages of his career, and play defense more sporadically too. So in that situation right there, what Lou is saying, I feel like okay, a guy like Dominique, you you would have had to have somebody else, to fill the void because Dominique wasn't known. He just wasn't known as that defender. You would have had to have a Charles Oakley or somebody else doing like the dirty work. That's what I should say, the dirty work. But they were still able to. My point is they were still able to get it done without the intangibles of Scottie Pippen, and they went on and won a chip.
They won one chip without Scotty. One. It's not like they won 3, 4, 5. You know what I mean? They won one chip without Scottie Pippen. One. So let's not act like MJ won back to back without him. Let's not do all that. You feel me?
No, we're not doing that. But what I'm saying is that it could have got really ugly for the Bulls from a standpoint of if they probably wouldn't have been in a great position, especially in the playoffs. Because what seed were y'all going into that final playoff, Luke, in '98?
We win the playoffs if I remember right, as a 3 seed.
Yeah. And that's why some people were already down there. What's his name? What's his name got the MVP. Malone had got the MVP that year.
Yeah, back in '97.
Yeah. So, they had a lot of things working against them, and many people thought that
Now, this is the thing we got to ask here. Does Jordan still retire after '93 season, and does the Bulls sign Wilkins to a new deal? Because remember, he's up Atlanta in '94, and does he run the team by himself back in '94 and '95 season?
What did you say? That was the Paul. Is Paul still there?
Okay, go Mike. This is what I said.
Yeah, I'm here, man. I'm starting my class, brother. You got to go. Go ahead, bro.
This is what I said. Go Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Does Jordan still retire after the '93 season? Meaning Dominique Wilkins is the one running the Bulls at that time. Because remember, he played in Atlanta through '82 to all the way up to '94. That means Chicago would have had to sign Dominique Wilkins to a new deal. And does he run the team for the next 2 years while Jordan's out?
I mean, if Scotty can do it, then Wilkins can run that team, but they're not going to know. Yes, he can. I'm gonna go with yes. I ain't gonna prolong it. I'm gonna say yes.
And you also got to think about this, y'all.
You would have picked them to go to the finals, Mike, and not just the Eastern Conference finals.
Okay. You know what? I didn't really get the. Hold on. Let me slow down. They would have got to the conference, but not the finals. But I'm gonna tell you why. The NBA would never let the Bulls go to the finals without Michael Jordan, because that would look bad on Jordan to an extent. So I give them the conference, and then they'll get beat in the conference, like 7 games.
And another thing we got to add to this is this: in '87, Doug Collins was still the head coach of the Bulls.
Yeah, still the coach. Yeah, I mentioned. Yeah, they didn't have Tate.
Phil Jackson did not become head coach of the Bulls to '88. Now, if the Bulls are winning with Wilkins and Jordan, does Phil Jackson still become head coach? Or is he still the assistant coach? Or does he go somewhere else?
Man, Michael Jordan would not win without Phil because Phil had implemented an offense that can help Jordan win, because the way Jordan was playing with the ISO ball, he wasn't winning at that, and Phil convinced him to play team ball. So if Phil doesn't come to the Bulls, I don't care who you add on that team, I don't believe MJ would have won the title, because if you got Wilkins, right, or you got whoever you got on your team, Jordan needs to understand that I have to share the ball in order for my team to win. So as Jordan never got look, I'm gonna say the same thing. I love Kobe Bean Bryant, but he the same way. Kobe and MJ, if they never got Phil Jackson, they weren't doing shit. Neither one of them, because neither one knew how to play team ball until they got Phil Jackson as the head coach. So we got to give Phil Jackson a lot of credit, because he taught MJ and Kobe, look, the way y'all are playing, it's not winning basketball. Let's play team ball. So if you give MJ Wilkins and MJ still playing ISO ball, They're not winning no title like that. Even if you have Wilkins, you still need team ball. You can't have MJ taking 45 shots, 30 shots. You can't I'm not saying he did take that many shots. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying he took 30 or 40. I'm just saying he was shooting too much.
Von Elau, I had mentioned Tex Winter, but Phil was the one. He was the head coach, so he had to.
No, here what happened, Apollo. He was telling Doug Collins we need to run this triangle offense. Doug Collins wasn't there.
He wasn't listening.
So Phil Jackson went to the GM and told him Doug Collins is holding his team back. So they made a move and hired Phil Jackson as head coach.
Yeah, but what Von Eller was saying is that it was Tex Winters. We all know that Tex Winters was responsible for that, not just primarily.
Yeah, Tex Winters started running that offense back in the 50s.
And they were livid. Remember there was actually friction. I don't know if Goat knows about this, but Luke knows about this. They were bumping heads in the beginning because Michael Jordan refused to buy in the beginning to the offense.
Yeah, that's fact. The Michael thought his way was the best way. Yeah, but you wasn't. But you still wasn't beating Detroit, Boston, and Milwaukee at that time. Like when they finally beat Milwaukee, that was like one of the biggest wins in their history of their organization. So, hey Mike, what you saying something, man? Go ahead.
Bro, you still there, bro? I'm gonna say this, and then after this, I'm gonna ride out just a second. But I am gonna say this though, Lou. Much gets forgotten about the Atlanta Hawks and who they had to face. Man, they had a lot of potential, but I believe that if Dominique Wilkins wouldn't have injured his Achilles, man, they would have found a way.
That was back in 1991, Polo. So,
but he was still, but Dominique was still good though during that time.
I know, Polo, but Atlanta was also leading the East at that time too. Everybody thought Atlanta had a chance to make a
John Kycat, motherfucking Stacey Ogman, Stretch, man, they had Mookie Blaylock.
When Dominic went down with that injury, that's when their whole season went down the toilet. Because if I remember right, I think Mike Fratello was head coach at the time.
Yeah, Mike Fratello. Yeah, I remember his ass.
Because the reason why Atlanta never made deep runs in the playoffs because Boston kept beating their ass every single time.
They were running into an old Larry Bird, Lou.
No, they ran into a prime Larry Bird, prime McHale, prime Roger Perk.
I'm talking about when they in '91. Who did they run into? They ran into who did they run into in '91? No, they ran into I think it was Chicago. Who did they get beat by in '91 or in '90? I should say.
I think it probably was Chicago. I think Chicago swept them.
Because I know I just remember back in the days, man, they kept talking about Larry. That's when Larry started to, his back really started to mess with him, especially going in from, into the 90 and Then eventually in '91, you know what I'm saying? He was still playing, man, but and he didn't even want to play. Uh, they had to beg his ass to play in the Olympics. Magic did.
93 was his last year in the NBA.
Who you talking about, Larry?
Yeah, 93 was the last year in the NBA.
I thought it was 90. I thought it was 92.
He retired at 35 years old.
I thought he retired before '93. Oh, let me check this. Lou, you owe me $5, man. Hold on. I gotta check this out real quick. I thought he retired before that. Hold on. All right. Ah, hey Lou, you owe me $5, bro.
I'm
He
back, y'all.
retired. Hey, he retired in 1991.
I was gone for a minute, y'all. What happened, Apollo?
Man, we saw you in the chat, man, trying to cook somebody. Hey, look. Hey, Lou, he retired in '91, man.
Hey, let me ask you this, Polo.
What's up, bro?
When did I ever say that was Phil's offense?
Nah, you didn't. I was up in there trying to hold it down for you. I would let Bond know that you didn't say that.
Yeah, because he trying to say I said that.
Nah, because before that I said Check winner, but we were just talking about how Phil took over the coaching. But Lou owe me $5.
Lou owe you $5, you say?
Yeah, he said Larry retired in '93. That was Jordan that retired in '93.
Jordan was the only guy retired.
Because Lou, you got to remember, they begged him to come and play in Barcelona. Remember that? It was Magic. Magic had begged Larry to come and play because they never got a gold medal before.
Yeah, he really didn't play that much either.
Let's ask ourselves this question: if Larry Bird hadn't had those back injuries, man.
Ooh.
I think Larry Bird won more than 5 titles.
Man, possibly 6.
Like the only team that you really challenged him at that time was the Lakers and Philadelphia.
And go. Everybody can't understand why I got Larry ranked as my starting small forward. But I'm telling you, when he was in his prime, man, Larry was a problem. He was a problem.
Like every time Larry saw Atlanta, he used to have his best games.
Oh, true Viking. Yeah, we talk about yourself.
God must say, if you didn't watch Larry Bird, if you didn't watch Larry Bird play, don't speak on his name. Point blank, period. I watched Larry Bird play. Now I ain't watching like per se live, but that dude was a certified bucket.
Yeah, I actually watched his live games back in the day with my older brother.
I'll take Larry Bird over LeBron.
I would too, go Mike.
I'm taking Larry Bird. I'm taking Kobe. I'm taking Isaiah Thomas, Michael Jordan. Shit, down the list.
And that nigga don't even like Jordan.
And I ain't even like Jordan, but I still got. But LeBron not even top 10 to me, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. He's not even top 10. I'm thinking top 10.
Hey Polo, they've been really pissing Too Raw off.
Hell yeah, man, shit. And they pissed me off about this, man, fucking Stephen A. Smith, man. Talking about Kyrie ain't a hero.
Here's what kills LeBron's argument too. Larry Bird played with a bad back. LeBron was sore. And he said I couldn't play because I'm sore. LeBron said last night. He said I was sore, I couldn't play. What? You know how many guys have played sore? He's like, I'm sore, I can't play. Sit your man, get the fuck out of here.
You would have wanted that smoke, huh, Goat?
I'd have wanted to smoke sore and not sore. If I can walk around, I watch Isaiah Thomas play on a bad ankle, dog. Come on, man.
Hey, we gotta give Kevin Durant that smoke too, man. Because last night he didn't want to take the challenge, guarding that guy who was going off for 3-pointers against Memphis.
And John Morant got to be out 2 more weeks, man. If Memphis went, but see, John Morant fell out of the MVP now, man. I got to take him out of the MVP.
I don't think he don't care about that right now, Polo. I think he cares about trying to prove that he can win titles. He's hungry for a title right now.
He got to get healthy. He got to get healthy. And he had an MRI. And he's going to be out 2 more weeks, man. I don't want nothing uncontrollable to happen to Ja, man. Because Goat and Lou, y'all know I love Ja.
But that team is good when he is out, too. What, they 25-4 when he's out?
Yeah, man. That's what kind of kills his case for the MVP.
And like I said, I don't like if I was him, I don't give a fuck about MVP. I care about when that Larry O'Brien trophy.
What you think gonna happen with Golden State, y'all? They beat Miami last night.
Who knows? Right now,
who win in that Michigan game? Hold on one second.
I'm back here. My bad, y'all. I kind of pulled away for a minute.
Who won in that Michigan game, Luke?
I forgot it was on.
Yeah, Michigan losing to Villanova, man. Damn, they moved. I want Juwan Howard to win, man. Shit.
You know what? I like watching guys.
Arkansas is killing Gonzaga, man.
You know what Arkansas is killing? Because they're not making excuses tomorrow. I'm sore. They're out there playing.
Hey,
I don't like guys make excuses, man.
Hey, Lou and Go, we gonna get Texas Tech. I know we in Texas, Go, but man, I'm sorry, man. Duke gotta beat Texas Tech.
That's cap.
Duke gonna beat it. Shit, have you seen Ben Shiro? So
Duke
you don't like
Texas? Duke is not beating Texas Tech.
Put
Stop that shit.
Put the money on.
Texas Tech gonna beat the brakes off them niggas. Stop
Put
it.
a tray up.
What?
The problem is, Polo. The problem is that Texas Tech, inside defense is the best in the country.
They're
gonna shut down Duke, nigga. They're gonna shut them down. When they play? When does Duke play Texas Tech?
They play in a little bit.
Today?
Yeah, they play tonight. Listen,
on what channel?
Van Shiro, I think it's either CBS or CBS.
You're gonna probably be on CBS.
What you want? Which one to bet on that game, Polo?
Let's put up a dub.
You want to put 20 on it right now?
Yeah, you got my cash app. What's up?
Okay, all right, bet. Little right, you hear this shit, right?
Yeah, I heard it.
He said he put a dub on it right now.
But Polo, Polo, I told you Villanova is a dangerous team. I ain't surprised they beat Michigan right now because you got a coach who been there, done that. He knows how to win the tournament.
And I just want Juwan Howard to get up in that bitch. I wanted either him or Penny to get up in that bitch.
You betting on Duke, right, Polo?
Of course.
Oh, your ass finna be sick, dog. You finna be sick, dog.
Dog. So, okay, have you watched Texas Tech this year?
I watched them play.
Okay.
I believe their defense will destroy Duke.
I'm just gonna say this. Go, Mike. You trusting the NCAA? You think the NCAA is not gonna let Coach K lose that game? He gonna have your freeze on his face.
Yeah, here you go. Y'all two niggas on here right now. Y'all notorious for this conspiracy. Jordan, what's it called? Lou said it. Go said it. Talking about, they wouldn't let Pippen win in there without Jordan. And now you're saying this shit about Coach K. Come on.
Coach K can only coach. Duke is not all that, bro. They're known
No,
for choking, man. Duke is known for choking.
man, sure going
I'm like this. If Duke supposed to have no one pick in the it's upcoming NBA draft, he better show up tonight.
Hey, he showed up last game,
Is it,
and so did he.
let me ask you this: is this the third round or is it the second round?
No.
Third round.
This is the
Sweet
final
16.
four right here.
No. This is Sweet 16.
Okay, so it's the second round.
No, third round.
Third round. Okay. So I got Duke choking tonight. Duke gonna choke.
First round, hey, go. First round 64, second round 32, third round 16, fourth round 8, and then
I still can't find
round.
the game though. I cannot find the game.
Okay, it's on CBS. Arkansas Gonzaga is on CBS. Michigan Villanova is on TBS. Duke don't play tonight, Polo.
Oh, they play tonight.
They play tomorrow.
They play tomorrow. My bad.
No, hold up. Yeah, they play tonight at 9:39 on CBS.
Luke, why you doing this to me, man? Shit. Don't fuck around with me like that. Hey, I knew they played tonight.
So it's at 9:30, right?
I'm gonna say this right now. Houston is going to upset Arizona.
You know what? I got Arizona winning now.
Hey, I'm gonna give you an A. I'm gonna add my number in the private chat.
Okay.
Just take me down.
Just put your or you can put your because I had your cash app.
What up, J Mac?
I'm gonna add my cash right here then.
What's up?
Just put it in there, bro.
What's up?
Luke, who you got tonight, J Mac?
It don't matter. I'll worry about Friday night.
J man, he got Carolina. We already know that.
And we're about Friday night. Lou, quick capping. Ventura is not the first pick in the draft. He won't be the first pick in the draft.
Yeah, he is.
No, he won't.
Shit, did you see what he did last game?
Yeah. But he ain't better than Jabari Smith. And you know that, Polo.
That's
that
Carolina.
Polo, you know he ain't better than Jabari Smith.
What? Over who? And you better not say Chet home.
No, Jabari Smith from Auburn.
Jabari, he got a case with it. Nah, he ain't better.
Do they already got like pre-draft who's going to where?
Yeah, a lot of people trying to say Chet Holmgren, but I don't buy into that dude.
Who's it, Viking?
Hey, he too little, Polo. Chet too little.
They trying to compare this motherfucker to KD.
Hey, but they built the like.
Man, I don't care if they built it like, man, KD's a whole other animal. This motherfucker ain't even got the move right.
Imani Bates is better than the guy y'all talking about.
No, he's not. Imani Bates.
Tell him, bro. Did you see them motherfuckers?
Imani Bates is stud, man.
Did you see them fucking freshmen?
I watched them play. I watched Imani Bates play.
Yeah, Imani Bates.
That nigga certified.
He's certified.
Certified.
Hold up.
That dude averaged 10 points a game, bro. Yeah, certified.
Okay.
He's certified bucket. That ain't cat.
Hold up, Mike. Hold up. I got a person who's from North Carolina who probably knows this better. Okay, J Mac, this is why I was asking. If Wilkins would have got traded to the Bulls for Pippen, how you think Wilkins would play with Jordan?
His game had to change because he's a primary scorer. So he's going to.
You think Wilkins would have took a back seat to Michael?
He would have no choice. He would have no choice. I mean,
Mike said they would not win 6 titles together. What do you think?
Yeah, they'd have won 6. They would have got 6.
Wow, the drugs is heavy.
I don't do drugs,
so
bro.
Heavy.
You dude, you ain't seen none of them dudes play.
Man, I know for a fact. Hold on, bro. I played ball 20 years straight, and I can get and I guarantee you.
Yeah, me too.
You can stay on this. You can stay on this
dude,
stuff,
you about
bro. But I guarantee,
years old.
Bro, how old are you, dog?
50, nigga. 50.
I'll play you. I'll play you for a rack, and I bet you I win. Since you talking. Because I won all the smoke.
I got a cousin of the bust your ass.
I ain't. You said
7
what?
7 days a week, twice on Sundays, bro.
No, I don't want to hear excuses, dog. I don't want to hear
I ain't
excuses.
making this up.
I ain't LeBron James, my nigga. I am not LeBron, nigga. I want
I
all
ain't
the
worried
smoke,
about no
nigga.
LeBron.
I want all the smoke with you, nigga. I want smoke with you,
Hey.
nigga. Come pull up. Come down here to Dallas, Texas, and
I
I'll
ain't gonna
play you
make.
one-on-one. Pull
Come
up.
this way. Come this way.
No. You come on this way.
Hey, fuck you, nigga.
You-
I don't come nowhere. I'm a
You
grown
go
man.
play. You an old ass
Fuck
nigga,
you
man. You
talking
can't
to?
check me, nigga. You can't check me, dog.
Hey, but
You can't be
Devin, I got a
one-on-one.
cousin
You
named
old
Devin
ass.
Caesar that'll
Get
bust
your
your
old ass
ass
on, nigga. Get your old
7
ass
days a
on,
week,
nigga.
twice on Sunday.
Man, you can't hoop against me, nigga. I would dunk on your bitch ass, nigga. Real talk, nigga. I would dunk all over you, nigga. Real talk.
I
I'll
got a
put the
cousin
hammer
named
down.
Devin Caesar that'll fuck
Man, I'll
you up.
take your small ass in the post, nigga, back you down, turn around, and dunk the fucking ball, nigga.
Hey,
Fuck
Lou,
out
he
of
ain't
here.
hearing nothing I'm
Get
saying.
your old ass on, nigga.
I got a cousin named Devin Caesar that will fuck you up.
Man,
Brian,
that's cap.
it
That's
was
cap. That's
took place.
cap. That's cap.
Brian,
That's cap too,
Brian
Google
nigga.
Devin
trade.
Caesar.
That's cap. That's
Google it.
cap.
Hey, he
That's
on
cap.
YouTube.
That's
He on
cap,
YouTube.
nigga. That's cap.
Brian,
He, hey,
hold
He
up,
ain't
he
hold
got
up,
a
doing,
he
hold
he
got
up,
a
ain't doing
guys.
foreign
shit,
scholarship.
nigga. He
Hold up,
ain't doing
guys.
shit. I put him in
Hold
his
up.
place, nigga. I put him in his
Hold up.
place, nigga.
Hold up, Mike.
Got me fucked up, nigga.
Brian asked what year the trade took place. I say 1987 in that draft.
Old ass nigga.
But see, they had Olden Polynice. They drafted Olden Polynice and they traded
What's the dude
Polynice
name? Cause I
for
bet him a
Pippen.
rack too. I beat his ass too, nigga. I want all smoke, nigga. I don't run for no
Lou,
smoke. I want all the smoke, nigga.
you remember that, Lou,
All of
right?
it. I want all the smoke, nigga.
They had drafted Olden Polynice and
Yeah,
they
nigga.
made the
You better
trade.
talk Louthewriter, nigga. You know what the deal is, nigga.
Hey,
All that
bitch.
talking, nigga. I
Hey,
bet my shit up.
Lou,
When
how
I
you
say
talk to
something, I
this
mean it,
dude?
dog. When I
Lou, how you
speak,
let a dude
nigga,
like this
when I
on your
speak, nigga,
channel?
I mean this shit, nigga. Tell his
Lou,
ass to come on down. Tell him beat his ass one too, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Mike,
I'm not LeBron, my nigga. Fuck out of here.
Mike,
You better tell him
calm
Louthewriter.
down.
You better tell this little. You better tell.
Mike,
You better
calm
tell
your
little
ass
pup
down.
ass
Come
nigga,
on, man.
bro. I want all the smoke, nigga. Yeah, run up out of here, nigga. Scary ass boy. He ain't on shit. Nigga. I love the hoop basketball, nigga. I love basketball. I played ball 20 years straight, my nigga. What are you talking about? I love the goddamn game.
Lou,
I'm going to LA for the next year. I mean, not
Lou, I
next year,
got a
next
call.
month.
What's up?
He ain't on
Yeah, I got
shit.
a call. Hey, dude, you know anybody playing the league?
I run to the smoke, Louthewriter. I run to the smoke, not from it. I run to the
Lou,
smoke.
you know
Yeah.
anybody playing? You know
You
anybody
scared of
playing
me
the
now,
league?
nigga.
Goat Mike.
You were here dunking me. You
You know
dunking me
anybody playing the
now.
league, bro?
You know what it is, nigga. You know what
I
it
don't know
is,
you.
nigga. You know what it is, nigga. Talk on that whole ass shit, man. I ain't LeBron James, nigga. I run to the smoke, not from it. I run directly to the smoke.
Hey, did you have to put a
Shit.
seatbelt on that slow bus? You
I ain't
slow
slow, my nigga.
motherfucker.
I ain't slow, nigga.
Yeah, yes, fuck you up.
I
You
definitely ain't slow,
retarded, nigga.
nigga.
I seen the picture.
I
You
definitely ain't
retarded.
slow, nigga. I would duck on your bitch ass, your old fat ass, big monkey ass, nigga. You a monkey, nigga.
Hey, your
You a
mama
fucking
like
monkey. You a
her
monkey,
blind
nigga.
ass.
You a monkey,
Now,
nigga. You don't
Mike,
got a mama,
Lou,
nigga. You a
Lou,
monkey.
stop. Hey, Lou.
You a
Lou.
monkey.
Mike.
You
Hey,
a
Lou.
monkey.
Let's go
You a
a
monkey
little
ass
for
nigga.
right
Sit your
now.
old ass up,
Mike,
Hey,
nigga.
Lou. I can't get on
You
your
want to go
Lou.
there, nigga? You want to go there, nigga, for real, for real?
Hey, Lou.
You want to
Lou.
go there, nigga? Whole ass
Lou,
nigga,
what's
you
I'm
up?
gonna
talking
say
shit,
this, Lou.
nigga? Get your
Lou,
bitch ass up.
your channel is no good for people like this dude, bro.
Man, that don't mean shit, nigga.
He don't give a damn, Lou. He
That don't
trying to
mean
get
shit.
people to come this
I got
shit.
more fans than he fucking do. What are you
See, Lou,
talking
see what I'm
about?
saying, Lou? He don't give a damn about you.
Nobody even said that shit either. Why you capping?
Yeah, you just said it.
You sit here capping, dog. Play the tape back, bro.
You said I
Tape
got more
all out.
fans than him. So what you saying? So you shitting on him?
Bro, I ain't shit on nobody, bro.
Yes, you
I've
did.
actually, hold on, bro. Hold on. Here's where you capping at, bro. Here where you capping at. I support all the LBDC brothers. You see a capping ass nigga, bro.
He's
Real
not
talk.
LDBC.
You stay on cap, bro. You stay on cap, bro. I support all these brothers, nigga. Shut your lying ass up, bro. If you ain't gonna play me, shut your bitch ass up. If you
Dude,
ain't
I
gonna
don't
pull up
play
and play
basketball no
me,
more.
shut your bitch ass up. Shut your bitch
My
ass
knee
up
bone
then.
on
If
bone.
you
I don't
don't
play
play ball,
basketball no more, bruh.
if you don't play ball, shut the hell up and sit down, bitch. If you don't play
Hey,
basketball, put your bitch ass down.
I tell
You
you what
old
I
ass
do
nigga.
play. I'm
Sit
a
your bitch
vet.
ass
I tell
down.
you what I
Sit
do
your
play.
bitch ass down. Sit down. Sit
I know
the
how to play
fuck down.
target practice,
Sit your old
motherfucker.
ass. Sit your old ass
I
down.
do
I
know how
will
to play
knock you
that
the
part.
fuck out, nigga. I'll put you in your place. I'll put you in your place. You come down here if you want to. I'll put you in your place.
Yeah,
Real
I'll come
quick.
down and blow your fucking head off, boy.
That's cap. That's cap. That's cap. You ain't gonna
Hey,
touch me,
Lou.
dog. You
Hold
ain't
on,
gonna
Lou.
touch me, dog.
Hey, Lou.
I'm from the trenches. You ain't gonna do shit,
up?
nigga.
Oh,
You all
yeah,
talk,
right.
nigga.
Hey, Lou.
You all talk, nigga.
What's
Lou.
up?
I don't just talk. I walk too, nigga. Fuck
Lou.
out of here. Pup
Lou.
ass
What's
nigga.
up?
You a pup, nigga.
You
You a
hear this
pup,
dude?
nigga.
Mike.
You
This
ain't gonna
dude
do
said he
shit.
did an open run
You
with
ain't gonna do
Zion
shit,
back in the
nigga.
day
You ain't
on
gonna do
Bama
shit,
channel.
nigga. You ain't gonna do shit, nigga. You touch me,
You hear
you
that,
come
Lou?
near me, dog. I promise
hear
to
this,
God,
Lou?
bro. Your old ass. Get your old ass on, nigga. Pussy ass boy. You think I'm scared of your bitch ass, nigga? I'm from the goddamn trenches, nigga.
Yeah,
I'm named,
yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm named after a skid.
Hey, Lou.
I'm named after a serial killer, you bitch
Lou,
ass
he don't
nigga.
give a fuck about your channel, Lou.
I said fuck you, nigga. I said fuck you.
Lou, if you
Who
have
the fuck
respect,
you is? Sit
Lou,
your old ass down, nigga. You old ass, beer belly ass nigga. You ain't no
if you have
shit,
respect for
nigga.
your channel, even when we doing this.
Sit your old ass down, nigga. Sit your old ass down, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
Hey,
Hey,
nobody play basketball. That
nobody.
shit tucked in.
I play ball,
Pick
you
up
bitch ass
ball.
nigga.
Nobody
You don't
tuck
play
that shit in,
basketball.
bro.
Where your tape at, nigga? Where your
I don't
tape
need a
at?
tape.
Where your tape at? Okay, sit your
I
bitch
don't
ass
need.
down there. Sit your bitch ass down there. You do all
I
that
did
talking.
something you
You
could
do all
never
that
do.
talking. You ain't
Could you
gonna do
play
shit. You ain't
baseball,
gonna do
bitch?
shit, nigga. You ain't gonna
Could
do
you play
shit, nigga.
baseball?
You ain't gonna do shit,
Can you
nigga.
play baseball?
You come near me, nigga, I'll drop your ass off, nigga, real quick. I'll
Can you
drop
play
you off real
baseball?
quick. And I'm from the trenches, nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck you
What
on,
trench? What
nigga.
trench are you from?
Sit your bitch ass down, nigga. I'm from the trenches. I'm from the trenches, nigga. I ain't banging on your pup ass, nigga.
Hey, Lou.
Fuck you talking about, nigga?
Lou.
You better stay in your fucking place, nigga.
Lou.
Real talk. You and Bama, nigga. You and Bama. Stay in your bitch ass place,
Hey,
nigga.
fuck
The gang ain't
you.
no shit,
Fuck
nigga.
your mom. You got one. The bitch
Man,
ain't
fuck
dead.
you, nigga. Man,
You hear
fuck
me?
you, nigga.
You
Man,
hear
fuck
me?
you. Man, fuck you, nigga.
Lou.
Fuck.
Long as this
You don't
motherfucker's
got a
on your
mama,
channel,
nigga.
I
Your
will not
mama
come back
ass,
on here.
nigga. Sit your bitch ass on, nigga. I fuck with all these black brothers out here.
Hey,
Real talk.
Mike. Y'all hear me?
Little Ryder here to say you.
Hey, bro, I'm a grown man. I don't know
No,
say.
I was gonna say I got in the show.
Drop
I got
your
in the show
location.
because I gotta get my work done. Ugh.
Drop your location, bitch ass boy.
Hey, fuck you, bitch. Come to Charlotte. How about that?
Man,
Come to
you is a
Charlotte. Come to
bitch.
Charlotte,
Man,
nigga.
you is a
Since you want to
bitch.
come
Man, fuck
places.
Charlotte, nigga. Man, fuck Charlotte, hoe ass nigga.
Oh, I
You
thought
ain't
so.
no shit.
I
You ain't no
thought so.
shit, nigga.